How is it going, everyone? A big free PlayStation 4 game has gotten a release window. We'll talk all about that. An adaptation into a battle royale of a very popular IP. We'll talk about that. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon has gotten some brand new gameplay footage. And Baldur's Gate 3, we have an update on that game's release, as the PC release date has been altered and the PlayStation 5 release has been delayed. Again, more on that at the end of this video. But first of all, My Hero Ultra Rumble will be launching this fall. The free-to-play battle royale title My Hero Ultra Rumble will launch for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC this fall, the latest issue of Weekly Jump reveals. There was an open beta test that was held on PlayStation 4 from May 25th until June the 1st, and a new blog post does give us a little bit of an insight from Aoba Miyazaki, noting, first, we would like to address one of the most frequently asked questions since the open beta test: when is the release date? I would like to announce the release date is as soon as possible. I truly can't wait to play with you all every day. I want to help my teammate who hit and went down. We are working diligently, development, adjustments, implementation, and bug fixes based on the open beta test survey responses. As development progresses, we can give a more definite schedule. However, we can announce our development team is working to release My Hero Ultra Rumble this fall of 2023. We are sorry to keep you waiting, but we appreciate your patience while we work towards a launch. I would also be very grateful if I could communicate with all players in these months through this blog. Now, regarding the implementation and modifications mentioned above, here is what that can be said right now. New training mode, a new mode has been added that allows you to freely set your character's levels, items, and practice. We hope all of you will learn the move quirk of each character there. AI improvements, we are making improvements to the AI algorithm and attack frequency so that attacks are launched from a reasonable distance. We will continue to enhance the challenge of battles when the CPU joins. Improved matchmaking, we are working on improving matchmaking settings so players can play with more ease. Character rebalancing, the range of win battles between characters narrowed on the open beta test. However, we will continue to adjust the balance, the strengths and weaknesses of each character. Balance adjustments will be posted in the dev blog when they have been implemented. Improved user reporting functionality, we are improving the reporting system so that players other than those in the middle of the game can also report bad behavior. We will continue to act as needed to maintain fun and fair user experience. The open beta test result will be available next week, and just some closing remarks were said in the blog post as well. This is the latest battle royale title, again piggybacking off of a very popular IP in My Hero Academia. I was a big fan of the anime, and it was one of, outside of like Demon Slayer, the last I guess shonen anime, if Demon Slayer is considered a shonen, I think it is, the last shonen anime that I was really into. I watched season 1 and 2, got like halfway through season 3, and then I just kind of fell off of it. I heard it's pretty good right now, so I plan on watching it again at some point. I just haven't been a big anime watcher in quite a while. Obviously, this is a battle royale title, so take it for what it is. I know a lot of people aren't into the genre, even with a notable IP that is available, but you've got a lot of the standout My Hero characters. Pick up your favorite character from a quirky roster divided into 5 archetypes: Strike, Assault, Rapid, Technical, and Support. The strengths of each character are completely different depending on their unique quirk. Find items, interact with civilians, and defeat opponents to improve your abilities and get the upper hand over other teams, and customize your experience as well. Of course, unlock new characters, customization options by gaining experience and completing missions, participate in seasonal events, and try your luck with tickets to glam up exclusive items. So that is scheduled to be released sometime this fall. Be on the lookout for that. Moving on from that, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Get some brand new gameplay footage and new information about this game slowly trickling out as we're getting very close to the release date of the game. It is coming at the end of August, which, man, that seems like right around the corner. So very excited for Armored Core 6, and obviously a lot of outlets had some insight with the game, and that embargo lifted a while back, and we got a lot more information about the game. It does seem like it has some elements that were taken from the Souls-like titles, but it's still an action mech title at the end of the day, a new action mech game based on the concept of the Armored Core series that used the knowledge gained from Software's recent action game development. Bear in mind that this is a fine jumping point. You don't have to play Armored Core 1 through 5 to play Armored Core 6. It's a new story, and you'll be able to play it no problem. I've been waiting for a big budget action mech title, and Armored Core 6 looks like it's finally gonna offer us that, and it's going to be a game that I think even, you know, non-Souls fans are going to check out, based on the fact that I think big robots beating the hell out of each other is a genre that has not been delved deep enough into gaming. I know Titanfall was out there, but this is one where you solely play as the mech, and I think it's going to be a game that does fairly well. I think it's a couple of reasons. First of all, Armored Core is one of those franchises that does have some nostalgia attached to it, and absence does always make the heart grow fonder, and I think Armored Core is definitely a recipient of that. On top of that, that From Software as a game studio, they are revered. Like, whatever they do, people are going to take notice of. So I think there's going to be that audience of people that love Souls-like games and have followed From Software with all of their outing, the Dark Souls games, Bloodborne, of course, Elden Ring, that now they hear they're doing something entirely different, and it is still a big budget title, and it's something interesting like an action mech game. Oh, it's a part of this long-running franchise. I think that is inherently gonna give this game a shot in the arm, and really, I think this game is gonna surprise people with how it does commercially. It really does depend on, you know, how it's also received in terms of how good the game is, but I think if the game is good, and given that From Software has been very, very consistent, obviously this being a little bit of a different style game, but I think they can take what they learned from the Souls titles and implemented into Armored Core while staying true to a game that action mech fans are going to enjoy. I think this could end up being a real great kickoff to a wave of big games coming out, because once Armored Core 6 drops, it's really big game after big game after big game that will be coming for the foreseeable future for the next couple of months, so that's going to be incredibly exciting. But super excited for Armored Core 6. It is going to be a cross-gen game, PS4 and PS5, so, you know, take that however you want, and the game will officially be out on August 25th. Also, a game scheduled to drop in August for the PlayStation 5, no longer scheduled for August, is Baldur's Gate 3. The release date has been moved up for PC. It'll now be coming August 3rd. Unfortunately, the PlayStation 5 version has been delayed until September the 6th. So not a steep delay, but still a delay. Nonetheless, Larian Studios did note, we've always been a studio that aims to release on as many platforms as possible in an order of readiness. We've also aimed for the highest possible quality on every platform we've released on. We're at a point where we're reaching 60 frames per second on PS5, which is remarkable considering the breadth and depth of Baldur's Gate 3 and aiming for. It features over 170 hours of cinematic, more than twice the length of the entirety of Game of Thrones, and more than 3 times the dialogue of all 3 Lord of the Rings novels combined. It is a massive, expansive game that truly brings Dungeons & Dragons to life, with multiplayer and split-screen co-op, and at the scale that's roughly 4 times that of our previous game in Divinity Original Sin 2. Reaching a technical bar that matches our design ambitions felt like the right move, while holding back the PC version when we knew we'd be ready felt like the wrong move in such a busy launch period, which makes all the sense in the world. Hey, if the PC version is good to go, get that out, because you're gonna get it ahead of a wave of big titles coming out, and the PC version has been in early access for quite a while. You know, going back to 2020, very positive reception on Steam, 56,000 reviews, 88% positive, and if the PlayStation 5 version is going to need a little bit more time in the oven to hit, you know, a consistent frame rate, or just make sure it irons out all the bugs and glitches, that's perfectly fine. I don't think that's too big of a deal, and the PC version will be good to go come August the 3rd, and September 6th ain't even that far away. The only issue is a bunch of big games coming out. Now, Starfield is on Xbox, but if you have a PS5 and PC, or you have a PS5 and Xbox, man, a big RPG going head-to-head with Starfield, that is a little bit of something to consider, but I think it's the best case scenario not to drop the PC version on September 6th as well, because why go head-to-head with Starfield? Just makes no sense in the world. So, you know, PS5 version delayed, PC version on August 3rd. But that'll do it for me. Again, My Hero Ultra Rumble will be coming sometime in the fall. That's a free-to-play My Hero Academia game, a Battle Royale title. Armored Core 6 gets some new gameplay footage, and Baldur's Gate 3 will be dropping on September 6th for PS5, August 3rd on PC. That'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.